I had a really great time during my degree at Penryn. Being a history and English student, I got to have the support from both departments and I got to experience a lot of things that the single honours students didn't. And with such an interdisciplinary approach, I got to engage in a lot of materials that might not have been available to me otherwise and look at the material that I was considering in a really in-depth and different way.
Because English and history are part of the same Penryn Humanities department, you have access to a wealth of knowledge in both of those disciplines.
I'd probably say to a student coming to this campus that the academics are just lovely here and they really want to help you, and also you're going to love the beach. So make sure you bring a wetsuit because you're going to want to learn to surf.
The facilities at the Penryn campus are really great. The lecture theatres were kind of small enough that you could really engage with your lecturers and the other people who were in your group without getting lost within 200 or 300 other students. And the same for the library. It was small enough to be a really nice study space, but at the same time you had access to all of the books that you needed, and we were always able to use the Streatham facilities if we wanted to.
The educational experience in Cornwall, with its intimate small group teaching and close contact with our academic staff, is incredibly well suited to studying and researching in the humanities. I'm currently standing here in front of the student study area, which is surrounded by the offices of our academic staff, who have a friendly open door policy. This really highlights how accessible we make ourselves to our students, and it's this accessibility and close-knit community that enhances their experience of studying with us at Penryn and helps them to excel in their studies.
It's really great for me because all the academics are in one corridor, so if I have a question for an English academic, a history academic can then also help them as well.
As a graduate, my degree really helped me when it comes to everyday work experiences. The fact that my degree was interdisciplinary and I was working with 2 different subjects, it meant that I had to challenge myself in terms of being able to write a history essay and an English essay. And that's really helpful when you've got multiple projects on that need to be handled in different ways.
We like to think that we're a research-led institution, which means that the research that academics conduct at the top of their fields is always going to inform what happens in the classroom. But on the other side of that, we believe in teaching-led research, which means that we think of students as co-collaborators. They work with us to shape our ideas, and that will directly transfer itself into the publications that they produce.
I think one of the big misconceptions about the Penryn campus that a lot of prospective students have is that there's nothing going on in Cornwall and then it's kind of at the edge of the world and it's just not going to be the general university experience that they imagine in their head. But what I found when I came here was just one of the liveliest, most friendly places that I've ever lived, and I absolutely loved every second of my degree here. And I'd recommend that anyone who wants a really close-knit community and really supportive lecturers should consider this campus because it's got so many aspects of university life that other places can't even begin to offer.